Hey guys, what's good?
What's going on?
Our show. How you guys doing?
I'm alive.
You're alive. Of course you're alive.
Yes, I'm feeling bright.
Hi, Gabby.
I'm good. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Welcome to Fuze Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal. This is where we give you all the teas happening across Africa and the world in general. My name is Madichi.
My name is A.B. Akins.
My name is Gabrielle.
All right, don't touch that down. We'll be right back. Yes.
Enjoy the simple moments where you get. Show your style, don't go limit yourself. I beg you, don't let worries scatter your head. Oh, don't forget, make sure say you be yourself. Yeah, chop life, live life, do the things when go make you happy. Them know like I'm too much left. Everybody gets your own flavor. Chop life, drink up, one glass of martini to step down. Them know like I'm too much left. Everybody gets your own flavor. Oh, your flavor. Yeah.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuze Unbothered.
All right, we're starting off with this tweet by popular cinematographer and video director TJ Omori. He has come out to talk about how insensitive it is to actually make a video of your good deeds, in quotes, probably
your charitable deeds.
Exactly.
Charitable works.
Now I'm going to read out a tweet he posted. He said, "Life is hard for the poor. Don't film them while giving them bread. Every man has pride. Now hunger humble them. Deep down, he doesn't wish to be on socials as the poor ones who couldn't afford bread. But I mean, a beggar has no choice." So I just want to ask you guys, like, we see a lot of philanthropists, see a lot of influencers, celebrity actually doing stuff like this. Do you think it's just for clout, or do you think they're genuinely doing this to motivate, inspire, or
Let Gabby start first.
Well, so for me, I think obviously a lot of times I think they're not doing it for clouds, to be honest. I think sometimes they're doing it for real, but I also think that it motivates, because I've seen a clip where someone did a prank and then the guy went out, he pranked, people. He acted to be like he was mad, you get, and then he was asking for money to eat food. After I watched this clip, I was like, wow, seeing kindness happen, it always motivates people. So I'll just say that if you want to do something like that, blur the faces of these people. True, everybody has pride.
Yeah,
So you can share content to motivate. It's right, right? But blur their faces.
Okay, so AB, I don't know if you know the part of scripture where it says that if your right hand is doing something, don't allow the left hand to see it. Because God in heaven sees what you do in secret. So if I have to even make an excuse for some celebrities, I'll talk about Davido. Davido is someone who doesn't just live for himself, he lives for others. We've seen him do so many things. And I can say for sure he's one of those people who actually motivate and inspire people to actually do good deeds like that. But let's not ignore the fact that a lot of people do this for clout chasing.
I think I like the perspective that Gabby brought this out from, and she suggested that I think if you must do it, at least try as much as possible to blur the face of the people you're trying to help. Because let's be very sincere, as much as we know that a lot of people are doing it out of their own benevolence, some people are doing it for content. You get me? And also, the fact that some people are doing it would also spur other people to also want to do it. And at the end of the day, it's still a good deed.
But when you say blur their faces, what if someone just randomly say, okay, Ibi, let's act, I'll blur your face, act like something is wrong so that I would...
Well,
how do people actually know?
Regardless of what you do, your intentions matter.
Yeah, some people have conscience.
Some people, you get me. So, I understand where TJ Omori is coming from. You get me? It's like, everybody has their high and the low moments.
Yeah,
true. A beggar today
can be, yesterday was.
We see a lot of them
yesterday
now.
Was probably.
Social media has made us see real life transformations. Like, it's not just story or tale telling. We're seeing it happen. So, you see a beggar today does not mean that something gonna happen and there will be a transformation tomorrow, and you'll probably not be comfortable. And every man has their own pride. Human beings have their own pride, and maybe they don't want you to show it. But whatever you must do, first of your intention matter, and intention matters. I beg your pardon. And if at all you feel uncomfortable some way, I think go by what Gabby said and just try and blood it.
But I think another thing is to actually ask sometimes. I mean, I'm doing you a favor, but I want to know: are you comfortable with this? Because I cannot just bring camera and put camera in your face.
Exactly.
You know, I think it's a human right actually.
Well, let's talk about that clip by the baby that he gave a certain.
No, that one is not bad. That one is not.
That one is not a beggar.
It was selling. Come on,
He did it. And
so
guess what?
That
baby does not only do that in Nigeria, or did not only do that in Nigeria. It does it in the US.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there was a time. I think there was this time I watched a video of the baby asking a kid somewhere in the US or something like that. I don't know. He was asking the kid a question and all that. It was like, oh, if you get it, I'm going to give you $100 bill and stuff like that. I think the kid didn't get it or something like that. And he gave the kid maybe like $50 or $20 bill. And I'm like, okay, at least I gave you something. You gave me something.
So the bottom line is, if you have to do it, let your intentions be
pure.
Let it be pure.
All right, guys, we still have a lot to talk about on the show. Don't touch that dial. It's still Fuze Unbothered.
Enjoy the simple moments where you get. Show your style, no go limit yourself. I beg you, no let worries scatter your head. Oh, don't forget, make sure say you be yourself. Yeah, chop life, live life, do the things when go make you happy. Them know like I'm too much left. Everybody gets your own flavor. Chop life, drink up, one glass of martini to step down. Them know like I'm too much left. Everybody gets your own flavor. Oh, your flavor. Yeah.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuze Unbothered.
Okay, so we've talked about some things and we still have some things to talk about.
That's right.
Now, let me tell you about,
This hot gist.
It's very hot. It's very hot. So
I think some people have been anticipating it, but let's shoot.
Yes. So there's this popular blog that came out and, they said that, newlywed Nollywood actress Rita Dominic allegedly had a husband was, let me say allegedly again, just, who was cheating at some point with two other, he was having an affair.
Multiple affairs
with Nollywood actresses, including Rita Dominic herself, before he finally decided to settle down with her. And now he comes out, this blog comes out and says, still, that this man, even after his wedding, that the cement on the wedding are still not dried up, that he is still in talks with these other two women who happen to also be actresses, who
and they were also
were there on the wedding. They were in Ashrabi and dancing,
and checking some
stuff.
Yes,
and I think she said the names, right?
She said no. She said Auntie I and Auntie You, and then we now have people coming to actress Uche Jumbo's page and saying, please tell us it's not true.
Yeah,
and then she reacts and says, you, this blog, why not come out and tell them who exactly it is so that they can free me? What do you guys think of
at this point, the social media can't surprise me anymore. Like, if it comes out, because there's been, I don't know, while on Rita's wedding day, we had some people say that, okay, this guy has been a chronic cheat. He has had 2-3 wives before he finally settled for Rita.
Wow. Was he married before?
He was married. He was actually a divorcee.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it so happens that but the only surprise would be that Uche Jumbo, please, no.
I think she's not the one. I don't understand.
Let's just hope that.
I think she's not the one, because she's actually come out to say, you know what?
Yeah, tell them.
Yes. But fingers crossed, we'll always give you the tea.
Yes, we would gladly give you any update we hear on that story, but we must move on right now to a very sensitive topic, and this is about jungle justice. Of late, we've had a couple of stories
sad stories
that relate to jungle justice. First one was the one in Sokoto. Yeah,
Shehu Shagari
College of Education, and now. Not too far from each other.
Just like within the space of a week.
So days, sad, actually. Guys. We hear, in fact, it was a gruesome video to watch that a guy was lynched in Lekki, Lagos. cause of a dispute that originated from 100 naira and all that kind
just
of thing.
100 naira.
And it seems like people, I don't know, is it that people are not aware that this is a very gruesome act and is punishable by the law, or the law is actually not taking its course? That's why people are still doing this thing. Because I mean, how would you as a human being take law into your hands and lynch someone, not just going as far as lynching the person, now setting the person ablaze?
See, this is really bad. Aside from the fact that there are many versions to this story, which makes it to not be very clear. Some people are saying that the man was initially accused, the victim was initially accused of, ritual killing, or using rituals on someone, so, and that's why they felt it was justifiable to take jungle justice action. Do you understand what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think people need to just understand that there should be no occasion for jungle justice. Let the law take its full course. I mean, even if you feel strongly, or you know strongly that this is what this person has done, why not allow the law handle the matter instead of taking jungle, acting out in that kind of way. So I mean, it's really bad, because knowing the area where this actually happened, this is really sad. And I'm wondering, and in the video you could see cars moving by. It's like people were not. Yes.
Let's talk about the people who actually committed this gruesome acts. Not to call out any tribe, but we know that they were the Hausas, right?
Yeah,
so we're not sure. They're not Northerners. And it's quite sad, because there was a case of banning Okada riders, but it didn't happen. People came out and say, okay, if you ban them, they go back to kidnapping or doing other, which would be better. But it's becoming too much. Like you're going on social media, someone is dying, not just dying, but being beaten, killed.
Gruesome ways, very gruesome ways.
What would you advise?
It's so sad.
As measures that, as a community, that we can take to avoid actions like jungle justice?
For me, I would say number one, we need to be like each other's brother's keeper. Like, we can't see horrible things happening
and just
walk by. I'm even hearing that the lounge, where this was happening, they did everything that they could. The lounge just come and says, we've done everything that we could to prevent this from happening. And I'm wondering, how can many people stand together and not be able to prevent an evil like this from happening?
Someone was making
two of his friends actually came to rescue him, but they were also beaten. They are in the hospital right now receiving treatment. So that shows how, I don't know, maybe
it must have been very brutal.
Exactly. It was really, really bad. But like Gabby said, be your brother's keeper. I mean, when I see you as my brother, I see you as my sister, I think the world would be a better place for us.
If cars pulled over and it was really creating a bigger scene than it was.
Exactly.
I think it would not have gotten to the point of setting him ablaze.
Something should have been done.
For it to have gotten to the point of setting him ablaze.
Yes.
Like,
I heard that there's more to the story.
I heard that the police eventually came to intervene when they were about to do the same thing to one of his friends. But I'm saying that in the time before that police intervention, people coming together and standing together and saying, no, this is wrong, especially those who are educated and enlightened, maybe this would have been prevented. That's just what I have to say about it.
All right, guys, this is where we have to draw the curtains. We wish we could talk more about this issue and still enlighten you guys. But I mean, whatever it is, please, jungle justice is not an option.
Not an option.
All right, let the law take its full course. And please, if you're in any position to help someone who would almost lose his life because of jungle justice, please kindly, all right, be your brother's keeper, all right, and come down from your car or wherever you are.
Don't do it alone.
Don't do it alone. Don't
get more people.
Yeah, please.
Many more people.
I mean, there's power in numbers, all right.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's what we have to say for you here on Fuze Unbothered. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is the Fuze on YouTube. Turn on the notification so you can know when we drop a new video. On Instagram, Fuze Local, ABA_Akins is my handle.
My handle is _Madichi.
My handle is Gabby.Gabby.
All right, guys, don't forget to always stay happy, stay alive, do what you love, do what you like. All right, and this is where we have to draw the curtain. All right, guys, stay
fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.